to Practice Intimacy. This is the place to be to learn about love, relationships, and sexuality. I am Jamie Lynn, and today we're going to be doing a practice. So this is going to be a guided meditation to help you begin to undo beliefs that say, I am not enough. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I put out weekly content to help you create the love life and sex life that you've always wanted. And if you hear something in these videos that really speaks to you, then please comment below, ask me questions. I am hoping to make this a place where people can learn whatever they need to have the life and love life that they crave. So let's get started. First, I'm just going to go very briefly into this particular topic, the belief that I am not enough. And if you're wanting more information about this, then you can check out this video. I go a little bit more in depth about what does this mean, where does it come from, and how does it affect relationship and your ability to be in a relationship and be intimate with others. But today is more of a practice day. So if you know that you are someone who holds this painful belief, because it is painful, thinking I am not enough is going to bring up a shame response. It's going to cause you to feel disconnected and unable to experience the type of intimacy that you want, the depth of intimacy that you want. Because if I am not enough, then that means people won't love me, I'm not worthy, I'm not valuable enough to be loved. And this negative belief will creep out in your life in different ways and cause painful, problematic situations for you. So, undoing this belief is a really, really important part of your intimacy growth process. And one of the ways you can begin to do that is in this meditation that we'll do. It'll be a lot of visualization, and you can either close your eyes, you can take a soft gaze down. If it helps you, you could actually pull out pictures or even pull out a paper and some markers, crayons, whatever you like, and use drawing to kind of work with this particular meditation. Whatever works for you, let yourself be creative. But we're going to be exploring where most of us learn this particular belief of I am not enough, which is childhood. We're going to be exploring some of your childhood, and so prepare to explore that in whatever way works for you. And as I lead you through this practice, you can follow along exactly as I'm saying, or you can go on your own journey. Really trust your internal knowing. Come back to this in the future if you need to watch it again. Simply allow yourself to open up to the process and know that you'll get out of it with each time what you need. Get comfortable, get settled in. I imagine this will be about a 10-minute practice, maybe a little longer. It might end up being 15, but I'm going to try to keep it to 10. So let's get started. Start by attempting to connect to the part of yourself that learned the belief, I am not enough. Try and come up with the earliest time that you can remember experiencing that. And when you have that memory, if a particular memory comes up or if multiple memories come up, then just notice your age in that picture. And I actually see a picture of myself. There's a picture of me in my mind. I'm wearing a yellow shirt and little blue jean overalls, and my hair is in a ponytail, and I'm inside of like a play tube. I'm on a playground and I'm inside of a tube, and I'm about 3 years old. So that's the image I see whenever I think about this. But notice your image. How old are you? What are you wearing? Where are you? And just feel what it's like to see yourself as a little one. Is it uncomfortable? Do you notice yourself getting angry, judgmental, disgusted by that image of yourself as a little one? And if that happens, know that that is natural. For people who learn that they are not enough, often they do not like the younger part of themselves that really holds that belief. So for now, don't try and change the disgust or anger or judgment or whatever it is. Instead, just notice it. Don't get too wrapped up in the story of it. If it's sad or painful, let that move through you. Just be aware of what happens whenever you see that little one. And again, if it is unpleasant feelings, if it's anger, disgust, judgment, then just notice that. Be aware of it, make space for it, take deep breaths, feel your body in space. If you're sitting down, then actually let yourself sink a little bit into whatever is holding your weight. If you can relax even 5% more than you are now, then do that. And so now that you have this original memory, you can take time to explore it. Where did I learn that I'm not good enough? What am I telling myself is bad about this little one that I see? What makes it to where they're not good enough? And this is just a listening exercise. You're not trying to change anything right now. Instead, you're just making space to understand where this belief comes from. So take your time with it. If you need to pause the video or anything, do that. But take your time. Just kind of get to know, where does this belief come from? Where did I learn that I'm not enough? And for a moment, what we're going to do is we're actually going to let that little one just be. You can let the picture be where it is. And instead, turn your attention to someone else in your life, a young person who you know and love dearly. For some people, it'll be really easy. If you have children, think about your children. For others, it might be a best friend's child or one of your little cousins, just somebody that you have in your life who is a baby, a toddler, real young. In my mind, I'm going to picture a baby. She is 18 months old. It's my best friend's daughter. And I can feel how much love I have for her. And so with your picture of the child in your mind, just start feeling how much you love them. Just see an image of them and feel the sweetness of the image and the tenderness you have for this little being. And now take a moment where you just recognize that that child did not have to do anything to earn your love. This is particularly easy if you're thinking about a little baby. All they do is cry and sleep and poop and eat and sleep some more and then cry again and then sometimes laugh. That's all they do. And they do not have to do anything to be enough and be worthy of love and respect and affection. So notice all of that. Just kind of hold that inside of you for a moment and notice what it feels like in your body in particular. So I'm seeing the image of my best friend's daughter, and It's a really cute image. She has on cat ears and she's wearing a mask with frozen characters on it. And I'm just feeling all the love for her. Makes my heart kind of open and swell. There's like warmth throughout my body. There's a little bit of a tearfulness with the tenderness I feel. And so notice all of that. Hold the awareness that that child does not have to do anything in order to be enough or to deserve love. They are infinitely valuable just for being. And then see if there's a color that goes along with this feeling inside of you. For me, it's like a soft gold with some pink, cloudy, like sunrise kind of clouds in it. And now here's the hard part of the meditation. Hard for some people. This won't be hard for everyone. But if you can't do this, don't beat yourself up, because this is the next step in feeling. And it can be difficult. So see that cloud, that color and the light around the little one, that it's easy to love. And now pull up the image of yourself that you had been holding earlier. And if it is possible to even offer them a little bit of that same energy, then try and do that. You can imagine that same colorful space around them. You can imagine it in front of them, almost like if they wanted to move into it, they could. And just attempt to offer yourself as a little one the same amount of infinite, unconditional love and value that comes so easy with children that you know today. And take a few breaths. You can stay with this as long as you want, but I'm going to start moving back out of it. So take some breaths, find your body in space. Slowly open your eyes or come back in whatever way feels right to you. I want to share something because I know this exercise will not be easy for everyone. If you could not get the color to come towards your little self, that's okay. I remember the very first time I did this kind of a practice, I could not tolerate seeing my little one without having a bunch of anger and shame and like big uncomfortable emotions coming up, let alone try and bring a compassion cloud to them or a love cloud to them. Like, that was not going to happen. And so if you struggle to do this particular practice, that's okay. It will become easier with time. It is something to practice over and over again and allow to integrate over time, and you will become better at it. I say this from my personal experience and from work with clients. I hope this practice is helpful to you. Again, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. If you can think of anyone that this exercise might be helpful to, share it with them. And then feel free to ask any questions or leave any comments below. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.